Let's take a look at some of the latest headlines in the COVID-19 outbreak. 11 more Minnesotans have died from COVID-19. That is the biggest one-day jump the state has seen since the outbreak began. It does raise the state's total to 50. There are now more than 1,200 known cases. More than half of the patients have recovered. In Wisconsin, more than 2,800 known cases and 111 residents have died. President Donald Trump announcing 2 million COVID-19 tests have been completed, but he says that nationwide testing is not needed. Some disagree with that. The president focused on restarting the economy. Governors looking at their own state decisions. Some are saying they want robust testing before they reopen their states for business. Some are saying a vaccine is needed first.
A top Minnesota lawmaker does not approve of the governor's decision to extend the stay-at-home order. Republican Senate Majority Leader Paul Gazelka tweeted that Governor Walz is expecting a New York-sized surge, even though Minnesota has a much smaller population. The senator says that Minnesota has enough hospital beds to deal with the surge now, and Governor Walz defended his decision yesterday.
I hope that I am as wrong as can be about the needs on those beds, but all of the data shows me that I cannot risk that at this time.
Governor says that his modeling shows peak hospitalizations here in Minnesota would happen in mid-July, but he did acknowledge that other models are showing it happening as early as the end of this month.
Medtronic says the FDA has given it the green light to start making a ventilator that could be helpful during the COVID-19 crisis. Patients with serious cases need a vent to breathe. Medtronic says it can make about 300 per week. Plans to launch them in May.
As the pandemic stretches into spring and closer to summer, people are being forced to make a lot of tough decisions. Weddings, fundraisers, galas, all are being canceled or postponed. One like Alyssa Heimer and Brian Gossett's wedding, they were scheduled for May 16th. First, the thought of rescheduling to them was a really hard thing to accept, but they knew they had to do it for the health and safety of their guests. They do have a new date. It's October 9th. A local event planner told us there can be unexpected silver linings to this dilemma. A lot of people are rescheduling for the fall of this year, and some will have their wedding in the middle of the week instead of a weekend.
There oftentimes are cost savings when you don't do an event on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday night.
Zarif also says that event planning teams have noticed that most vendors in Minnesota are not adding on those extra fees or contract changes that you get if you need to change your date. She says vendors are doing whatever they can to keep the customers happy and make that date change smooth. Well, fans are missing out on their favorite professional sports.